I see video, and my game volume's a little high. Uh, Hello. So, as I said in my last video, that if you're watching this, you probably didn't watch. Um, I'm gonna play Beyond Two Souls because it just came out today, and I loved this game when it originally came out, and not a lot of people did. So I was looking at the Metacritic, which I have in front of me. When it came out so yeah, I guess if you don't know, this was originally released on PS3. It's a game made by the people who did Heavy Rain, also for PS3, and Indigo Prophecy, or I think it was called Fahrenheit, for, I don't even know if that was on PC. I feel like I played Indigo Prophecy on Xbox. um, so they kind of do story games. This is one of them. They usually tend to get mixed reviews. Uh, People like them sometimes, and then a lot of people will say I didn't do anything. And I think this game was probably the most is the least well critically received. Personally, it's my favorite of them. But it's the one where I think the argument of you don't do anything carries the most weight. If and it's weird. It's almost to the point where I don't fault anybody for not liking this game, but I think they're wrong. So is that me faulting them? I don't know. The point is, if you don't like it, I get it. But there's a lot here that's pretty cool. The story is good. Not so much in. See, that's the weird thing is it's so cinematic that like you can dislike the story like you can dislike a movie. And I don't know how much people scour Metacritic. Um, if you compare video games, you like when you look at video game scores, they're always kind of pretty like the press is usually kind of unified on them. Like a good game will get an 80 to a 90, a bad game will get a 20 to a 30. And yeah, like games that aren't great. If you look at movies, they're all over the place. Pretty much every movie, as many people hate it as like it, unless it's like a brilliant Oscar-worthy. Are the Oscars the movies? Whatever. I don't know movies. Unless it's like an Oscar-worthy cinematic masterpiece, you'll find like well-known publications that just rip into movies because they didn't like the plot. Well, you'll also find similarly well-known publications talking about how great things are. And I think just generally movies are rated lower. And I think this game almost struggles with that. Like if you read some of the bad reviews, it's people calling it boring, saying they didn't like the plot, that it was too morose. Like too morose? How is that a video game critique? And I'm okay with the fact that it is. But that's kind of you don't hear that one too often. That being said, let's see, other people will complain that you don't do much, and I see why you would say that, but I kind of disagree. In that, I think people are more upset that you don't do anything to win at this game. You don't win this game, and you don't lose this game. You do a lot to shape the story, but I think people feel like if you can't lose, then it doesn't matter what you do. And I again disagree with that. I played the game twice, and I sort of shaped the story different ways each time, and enjoyed the way that worked. I kind of felt like it kind of felt like a director type person watching over it. And I consider that doing something. But I understand why some people might not. Yeah, certainly there's no high score or anything like that. Yeah, and otherwise, I think another thing that would either help or hurt this game is how much you like Ellen Page, I guess. maybe you can already tell from the, the screen that's happening right here. The main character is Ellen Page. Acts like her, looks like her, obviously voiced by her. If you hate her, probably not gonna like this game. Which is, again, that's sort of a weird thing that, like, that'll happen in movies. If I hate Tom Cruise, I'm not gonna like a Tom Cruise movie usually. You don't see that in video games too often. And that may be my ramble. I'm gonna get to it. The next cat is running around playing with stuff. Just ignore that. So I'm gonna try and not talk over. But there are times in between. You do stuff. So this new version that just came out on PS4 has a remixed order that you can do. So the original game was told. It follows a character's life, the Ellen Page character, and it sort of jumps around from different time periods and sort of pieces the story together. But it's not chronological. So I guess they've included a new remixed order, which you missed it because I booted it already. But it sounds like it does it chronologically. I started it briefly and it didn't start from the beginning, and I feel like it skipped some stuff that happened at the beginning. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. I would recommend, if you've never played the game, playing in the original order. People complained that they didn't follow what was happening. I think those people are dumb. Or they're people who are too obsessed about knowing everything. Like, why does the character know something that I don't know? Like, just sit back, enjoy it. I'm sure they'll tell you, and they do. I'm definitely going to play through the new remix order because I really like this game and I want to see what it's about. But for this, I'm going to do the original one because they put it in that order on purpose, and it worked for me. Also, new stuff is there's additional content which I played around with a little bit, which is like puzzle stuff. But I don't remember how to play the game because I haven't gone through it again, so I may come back to that later. It didn't look. It looked like, I don't know. It was like gameplay stuff from this game that everybody says doesn't have any gameplay. I'll check it out, but I'm skeptical. So I'm gonna get to it.
I was born with a strange gift. The ability to see what no human being has ever seen before. It's all mixed up in my head. The images, the sounds, the smell. I need to remember. Put things in order right up to this moment. Remember who I am. If I had to say how it all began, I might just as well start here.
I found you by the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere. Was there an accident? Did someone try to hurt you? How about a name? Someone I could contact? You must have family, friends, someone who could tell me who you are. Hey. You don't talk much, do you? Well, if you don't help me, I can't help you. Oh, I get nowhere. Is that a scar? Is that recent?
to stop them. They have no idea what they're up against. Tell them to wait until I get there. Get back to them immediately, you hear me? You've got to stop them. Goddamn fools.
I know. They're coming.
What's going on?
Girl you brought in earlier. Where is she?
Is she perhaps in the one room in this building?
Jodie, what have you done?
Somebody who doesn't know who Willem Dafoe is might think they did a terrible job trying to render a human. But no. So as you play the game, it's sort of, this is the chronology of the story. So it's not like it just jumps from time period to time period without any context of anything. It tells you where you are compared to where you've been. I don't know. I thought that was a weird complaint.
There you are. How you doing today, Jodie?
But I'll try not to defend the game the whole time.
I hate to bother you when you're playing and all, but I believe it's time, honey. Come on, girl. You'll have plenty of time to play later.
So that's how a lot of the controls work. You use the left stick to move, like you do in every game that's ever existed, and the right stick to move around. Like occasionally there will be things that you can like push towards, and she'll interact with it. Or in this case, I guess I'm looking at the TV. Such interaction. See, you play this game. I looked at a TV. They do that in Grand Theft Auto.
All right. Nathan's waiting for us.
But there is another element to it that I believe will start soon. As I wander around like an idiot child.
Oh, come on. I don't have any more
Hi,
change.
Cole.
Seriously?
Hey, Alan.
I'll
Nearly ready.
try and move past this point.
Hello, precious. Don't you look pretty today?
Shut up,
Here we
vile
are.
woman.
I suppose that's true.
Hasn't been particularly cold.
No, it hasn't.
Babysitting detail, huh, Cole?
Very funny, Phil.
Let's go kick him.
I'm waiting for you, honey.
Oh. Yeah, it's clearly a jerk. You reading? Reading the news?
I'm waiting for you, honey.
And it... Not gonna take
Hey, Jody.
every advantage
How's your day
to
been so far?
Pretty good.
pursue awkward moments. There will be plenty.
Okay, we're gonna put this on now. Remember? It's just like a crown. Oh, yeah. Oh, now you're a little princess.
He dies
Don't worry.
first.
Everything's gonna be fine. I'm right next door if you need me, okay?
That wasn't a spoiler, by the way. This isn't a horror movie, like horror story. It's not about who's dying and when.
Hey, Jody, can you hear me?
I'll go with the shrug responses.
Okay, let's start. Kathleen is next door, and she has the same cards as you. And we're gonna get her to choose one and see if you can tell us which one she chose. You think you can do that?
Shrug.
Good. All right, let's go for it. First card.
So this is a big part of the game. I'm a person, seen on the screen, and I have a buddy who is a weird where am I? Who's a weird, I don't know what you call this. It's just a weird little spirity thing that kind of comes with me.
Go into the other room and show me the card.
And I can go through walls. I don't remember how the controls work in this game. Alright, that's right. So she's got the star.
Next card.
Right. Just got a square.
Next card.
Kind of feel like I should have just gotten them all wrong to mess with the people. Like, spirit? What spirit? I don't know what you're talking about.
Very good, Jody. Let's try something else. There's some building blocks on the table in the other room. You think you can make them fall over?
It's just mean. Hi, lady. You still playing your little card game? So you can also mess with the environment.
Good, Jody.
Yeah, so she doesn't like that. Yeah, she's confused. That's right. Oh. So she probably thinks she's going to die. And I'm going to take the position of us thinking that that is funny. Alright, what else can we do to scare the crap out of her?
I'm sorry.
Okay, Jody, honey, the experiment is over.
It's locked. The door's locked! I'm
No,
telling
Kathleen
you
is not locked. It's probably
Get me
just
out
stuck.
of
Give
here.
us a moment.
Get me out of here now!
Calm down, Kathleen. Go get the door.
So I think I can choose to stop,
now, Jody. The test is over. You
but I'm not gonna. Oh, he's listening. So I can see what's going on in here. These guys are flipping out.
Down, Kathleen. We're on our way.
Chloe, something's wrong.
She's in danger. Get out of there!
Hey, she's scared now, but... I can't mess with her yet. Alright. We'll stop. If you want to play this game and continue to wreak havoc, we'll let you see what that's about.
Jodie. It's over, Jodie. It's over. It's over.
Not for that woman in the other room.
It will never be over.
She probably abuses kittens. She had it coming. Oh, so they give you percentages. I don't understand. 62% stopped the experiment with the unplayed path, and then 71% left her alone. I guess that makes sense. That would be considered part of stopping the experiment. And then my path, which was to apparently mess with her for a little while and then stop because people are watching and I felt like a bad person, is they don't have a percentage for that. The game just came out today. I imagine some of this stuff isn't populated yet. I guess. I don't know.
Who are these people?
Diplomats, politicians, businessmen, spies. It's the usual embassy crowd.
What do I do if something goes wrong?
There won't be anything you can do.
That's what I suspected. Just checking.
But the most important thing, act natural. If anyone speaks to you, just smile.
So do you want me to act natural, or do you want me to smile?
I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
Only when I'm scared to death.
Ryan, I'm delighted you could attend.
Always a pleasure, Sheikh Ahmed. I would like you to meet my assistant, Elizabeth.
I was unaware that American diplomacy was undertaken with such disarming charm. The pleasure is mine, Elizabeth.
Gentlemen, I give you back your host. We'll talk later.
Until then, Ryan.
He hates me. The whole time he was imagining my head on a stick. He found you charming.
I should be flattered.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake some hands, blend in, find somewhere quiet. You know what you have to do.
Ambassador, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I sure do know what I need to do. I don't know what I need to do. Oh. Yes, let's drink. Do we continue to drink? Not allowed. Not allowed. I'm gonna talk to that guy. Don't like him. Guard, hello.
هناك في الشهر الماضي واشتريت كل شيء من المتاجر الكبيرة وفي النهاية
I had people say you don't play this game. I just held the X button to look in the mirror.
فرجع جوزي مرة أخرى إلى هناك من لأجل بقية المشتريات.
Aiden, are you ready? There's a large painting in one of the rooms upstairs. Behind it is a safe. The documents we're looking for are inside. But there are guards and cameras, so you have to be careful. You got it?
And back to this. Now let's go and screw with people at the party. Because why wouldn't we?
Hurry, Aiden. It hurts like hell when you're too far away.
Oh, Aiden doesn't hurry. Yeah, fine. Doesn't look like they want me to be the practical joker of the party. Where am I going? Oh. I was already up.
An office with a portrait of the Sheik. This is the place.
Go ahead and shut that off.
Crap. You gotta distract the guard first.
Let's go ahead and distract the guard first.
Okay. Nobody will be able to monitor the main office now. We should be safe.
Pause the video. Guard, hello.
There's gotta be a switch somewhere. To move the painting. Find it, Aiden.
I don't know why I have to move the painting when I can go through the painting, but let's go ahead and hit that switch.
Now let's see if you can open the safe. Good job. Now we have to read the documents. Make it quick. I can't hold on much longer. Okay, now don't move.
Oops. I'm bad at this.
هل من أحد هناك؟ الرجاء الخروج من هناك على الفور.
ولكن ماذا تفعل هنا؟
It's a bathroom guard.
السيدات. انصرف من هنا أيها المنحرف.
سأنصرف.
Sorry. I can't do anything to help you. Good luck.
What am I doing here? Oh, I'm getting up. I'm not sure if you're allowed to go out of the bathroom with bloody nose still. I bet bathroom guard would be all over that.
Jodie, all right?
Don't touch me! I want to go now.
Right. Yeah, we're leaving.
So, random plot point there. Apparently 2% of people don't finish the mission. Interesting. Finish the mission without Sheik. This is actually so they didn't, the stuff that shows like what you did compared to other people. They didn't show this in the original game. It's kind of interesting. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder what else one could do. So now we are between the young person test and this embassy thing. Which again, you may have been confused why we were at an embassy, what we were doing. Just let it go.
I'm not sure.
You'll find out.
Maybe I shouldn't go.
Jodie, you've been begging to come now.
I don't know anybody there. They might all hate me, and stress is awful. Let's just go.
Just take a deep breath.
Yeah.
There's no reason to panic.
Weird happened on the stream
Just a
there.
birthday party. I'm sure everybody will like you. You'll have fun. Maybe meet some new friends. Go on. Oh, don't forget your present. It's a book of poetry by Poe. It's 50 years old and very rare. I'm sure she'll like it.
That's what kids want.
It's gonna be all right. I'll pick you up at 5. Have fun.
That's what Willem Dafoe liked as a child. Imagine what he looked like as a kid. I kind of imagine he looks exactly like he does now. If I weren't on a clock, I would totally look it up. Only if I could share it with the stream, though, which I don't think I could do.
Hey, Jodie, come in.
Hi.
Hey, Kirsten, you come in? I gotta go. Come in, Jodie. Don't be shy.
Hey, Jodie, right? Come on, we're in the living room. Some girls from my school and nice dorky guys we could find. Oh, is that a present for me? Cool. Thanks.
Don't like her.
I'm off, darling. Look after your friends and don't do anything stupid, all right?
Sure, Mom, whatever you say.
Let's go upstairs. No, we can't.
Finally, she gets the hint. Hey, everyone. This is Jodie. She's in Unit 4 with my mom.
Unit 4? The paranormal department? Ooh, what you do there? Bend spoons or speak to dead people? Stuff
No.
like that?
No.
Woo! Party time! I'll get the beer.
That's not a real
Guys do
voice.
The shutters, girls do the candles, and Jodie, you can take care of the music. Let's get crazy!
Oh, I totally don't remember when I started this. Nearly about 25 minutes ago. So 15 minutes. I forgot what my assignment... Oh, I was music. That's right. Let's do it. Nope, this is what we're leaving it as.
What kind of garbage is that? Let's fight over. We'll put on something from this century. Something really popping.
Oh, she needs to die. As well as kid with weird voice.
Hid it under my bed for a week. Go into my room and
Oh, I was hoping it was her box of drugs.
Kirsten, you're a genius.
Jody, you want one?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, sure. Hey, don't choke on it. I bet it's your first time.
No, I've had some before.
Of course you have.
Yes, let's go back to the beer. I had a sip of that last one. I need to open a new one. I'm not allowed to. Not allowed to keep that as a station at the party. I'm not gonna do that. Let's watch the other kids be idiots.
Hi. Hi, I'm Matt. Jody, right? I've never seen you at school before. You don't do classes on bass?
Yeah, it would be nice
I'm
for
in
now.
a different program with my own teacher. It's kind of boring. I never get to see people my age. I suppose I've gotten used to it.
So you work with Kirsten's mother?
We'll keep them guessing. We'll go back and
I've never met
forth.
Kirsten before. Her mom works in my unit. That's why I was invited.
I used to live in London before I moved here 2 years ago. And you? Where did you live before?
Be an enigma.
New York?
Man, I love New York. It's awesome. I went there once and it blew me away. Do you have any hobbies? Anything you do for, like, fun? I surf any chance I get, and I play in a band with a bunch of friends.
Of course he does.
And you, what are you into?
That'd be nice.
Sound really boring. I like to read, and I like sports. I mean, I can't leave the base, so it sort of limits things.
Can I ask you something? Why are you in Unit 4?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Sorry, damn, I'm so stupid. I hope I haven't, like, upset you or anything.
No, that's okay.
We're not allowed to call him stupid.
Oh, slow dance. Are you up for it?
No.
I don't really know how.
I don't care for the British.
I don't really know how to either, so...
I thought I refused. This game has no choice. I wonder if I can fail those. Let's try it.
Dancing's not a thing, is it? You know, I'm sure you hear this all the time, but you're really pretty, you know.
Punch him in the throat.
Do you say that to all the girls you meet?
You're not like other girls. I mean, there's something special about you.
We'll ride this ironic thing
I
out.
guess you could say that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That would have been a good mixed message there.
Thanks for the dance, Matt, but I think I'll pass.
Guys, why doesn't Jodie give us a demonstration of her super mega powers?
Great idea. I'd pay to see that.
Ugh, forget it. It's just a little bull. Yeah, come on, Jodie. Show us what you can do.
Okay, Jodie, you up for demonstration?
No. I don't have
I don't know
powers.
what you guys are talking about.
I told you so, guys. It's all bullshit. Right, okay, guys. It's time to eat that delicious cake, and most important, to open my birthday gifts. Actually, the cake can wait. I'm opening my gifts first.
At this point, they're just gonna taunt me to use them.
Love, Jen, XXX. Oh, that's nice, babe. I bet it's knee socks. A thong! Just exactly what I needed.
Now you can stop stealing your mom's.
And improve your chances of finding a decent boyfriend. My future lover wants to thank you for making his life more interesting.
What is that?
An old book. It smells funky.
It's a really rare.
Smells like Willem Dafoe.
By Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan who?
What, did you steal this from your grandpa's library?
No, and it's really rare.
Kid needs to die.
Just like your dress. No, but seriously, is this a joke? I can't believe you came all the way to my birthday party just to give me this old crap. And she thinks she's so clever. But she's just a little lab rat.
A freaky little lab rat.
Yeah. She's been following me around like a puppy all evening, begging for it.
Oh, and she's a slut too. I never wanted to invite her. My mom made me.
Kids aren't like this.
She's a slut. A slut and a witch. We should, like, do something to her.
What do you do with witches? You burn them.
Ah! Get her!
Why are these the worst people ever? Let's just ride this out. They're taking me out of the room.
Oh, mistress of the obscure darkness, bring forth your mighty power.
Please, let me out! From the first moment I saw her. I'm begging you, please, let me out!
Nope. Not gonna play their game.
Did someone say cake?
Please, I want to get out! Please, I want to get out! I'm begging you, please let me out!
So, tread lightly on spoilery things here.
Get me
Well,
out of
I'll
here.
wait.
Please.
Alright. Aiden, do your thing. I'm gonna hit the leave button. And I'm expecting the statistics for people who also hit that button to be very low. The revenge option is good. It's not like you hit the button and revenge happens. You get to do some stuff. It's great. Almost worth playing the game at this point. If you're not sold yet. Like, unless you're a monster, you hated those people. Those people were terrible. So, let's see. So I was in the minority in the getting drunk, which didn't seem to really have anything. He had the powers. Yeah, whatever. Left the house early. Yeah, very low. 28%. If you play this game on your own, you should not do that. Make them pay. They deserve it. No. I'm being Aiden again. Let's,
Stop it, Aiden. It's your fault we're in trouble, so cut it out.
introducing Dr. Matthews. He's the one who's going to be taking care of you from now on. He seems really nice. Go on, he wants to meet you. Go on, hurry up. I'll be right here, sweetheart.
Hello, Jody. Come in. My name is Nathan. Nathan Dawkins. I thought it would be a good idea for us to have a little chat, get to know each other a little better. That is,
I'm not as creepy as I look.
If it's okay with you, of course.
Let's check this out.
You like it? You can have it if you want.
Throw it in his face. We'll just sit here and look at it. I could play this game all day, Defoe. This is what I see. Anybody who might potentially be watching this can go away. Alright, Defoe, you win. You've outweighted me. Sit in your chair, I'll play your game.
Jody, my job is to study strange events and then try to explain them. Like
not impressed.
The things that happen around you, right, Jody?
Oh, we will continue. We will ride out the shrug game.
Your mother tells me you have an invisible friend.
Mm-hmm.
This friend, has he been with you a long time?
Mm-hmm.
Since you were born?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a ghost?
Mm-hmm.
Or a spirit of someone who passed away?
I will take this all the way.
Can you draw?
Speak English? Oh. I shrugged. I'm sticking by the answer of shrugging. Ah, fine, Defoe. It's stare. I hope that's the statistic at the end of this scene. It's drawn badly. I can't. Statistic at the end of the scene is how many minutes did you spend staring at Willem Dafoe? Nope. Yep. That's just right. Nope. Art.
Mind if I take a look?
Shrug. Yes.
So, this thing is your friend, and he's connected to you with some kind of cord. Is he here right now? Can you tell him to do something?
This man has the patience of a saint.
Well, maybe he'll show up later. After we get to know each other a little better, right? Did he do that to you?
No. That was the monsters.
And he thought I was creepy. Oh, so that... Wait, you could not draw him? Oh, I clearly lost. I lost this round. I gave in to Defoe. I did what he wanted. So I'm going to play through this next scene. And then that's going to be it. I... Probably not selling the game, although that's not necessarily what I'm here to do. They're not an ad for the game. But I'm doing this about as stupid as you could. But apparently I'm not doing it as stupid as you could. I want to not draw. Let's start over, not draw that painting, the picture.
Your room. This is where you'll study and sleep for the next 3 years. Training starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Don't be late.
Those are stupid pants.
Come on, Holmes, keep up!
I'm bad at army. Nope. Oh. I guess they're teaching me how to play, so... It will make me do something. Nope. Oh yeah, that's right. So far they've been sort of like spoon-feeding me everything. There is a point later in the game where you actually just have to do stuff correctly.
Find your grip.
And you kind of like push the stick towards the stuff. Alright. Not totally useless. I'll earn my somewhat place in the army.
That's it, Holmes. Come on. I haven't got all day.
I'm not Willem Dafoe. Yeah, so you like move towards this stuff, which I would argue is not gamey enough. But again, you never like lose the game if you get the stuff wrong. It changes what happens. So sometimes it's nice that it's easy enough and that like you want to purposely like lose stuff. Like you're the director. In this case, I want to pummel this guy. More later.
Take cover.
We have more army training to do.
Shoot. Advance to the next cover. Got it?
And then that's really the thing about the game. Oops. Is it's just Gears of War now for the rest of the game. That's not true. I just lied to you there. Forget how to play. Alright. Oh, I'm still...
Go, go, go!
Forget that it's still tutorial and my options are limited.
Come on!
Can't shoot it from here. Ah, the pencil game.
Excellent, Jody.
Nailed it.
Okay, recruit. Now get rid of those oil drums.
Yeah. Is this part of normal army training?
Good. Let's keep going.
This is them slowly easing me into things. They're not gonna tell me what to do this time. Hips? Would have looked more impressive without the bloody nose. Alright, I'll get this stuff this time.
Faster! Keep your fat ass down!
It's a thing people often say to Ellen Page, I'm sure.
Move it, recruit! It's not a fucking Sunday stroll!
Because it's a Wednesday. Well, I'm becoming a hardened killer. I've not done well. Oh wait, that's supposed to happen. Yes, there's a heal mechanic. I was gonna say, I did the buttons wrong and I've got a groin pull. Yeah, I don't want to do these. Yeah, they're gonna make me. Oops. Sometimes it's a little unclear what direction they're going for. But again, that's good. You don't want to pass everything.
Not bad.
Not bad. It was excellent. I think this is the last bit of this. We'll see where it takes us. And then I will let you continue the journey. I feel like if you were watching this and weren't sold, I may have done a poor job. Or maybe you're enticed. Maybe the birthday party on its own is enough. Just knowing that those kids exist and are unmessed with. down. To hide from that guy. We do an Assassin's Creed roof takedown? Oh, we can. Alright.
Not bad, Jody. If this wasn't an exercise, you'd be dead by now.
If this wasn't an exercise, you wouldn't even be able to open your big mouth, Ryan.
Congratulations, Operative Holmes. You made it. Welcome to the agency.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Jody. Welcome to the agency.
Looks like you made it, Jody. Congratulations.
They just did something there that I don't remember. And you may not have noticed it. So I was a tremendous fighter, like 90% of people, so I don't feel good about myself. I was not spotted during training, less people. Let's see where we're going, and then we'll call it. This is after the embassy, before the police station business. I think this is right before the police station business, actually. I think this leads to it. I'm on a train. We don't know why. I'll let you find out. So there's a lot of ramp up stuff there. How does this work? You know, how to use the powers, how to use the control scheme for when you get into fights and stuff, and they don't want to make it just real-time button sequences. There's sort of the whole like lean into what's happening stuff. They're teaching you how that stuff works, and then so the army scene is pretty much when the tutorial ends. They do that scene at the beginning where everything is crazy, the police station stuff, and then they sort of just take little brief snippets of here's your life. Apparently you do missions. You're in the army. You're a kid who was put into the school, and then now the rest of the game. So this sort of starts at the stuff preceding the police station stuff. And if I remember correctly, by the time this scene is done, you still don't really know why or what's happening. And then the rest of the game just sort of picks points along the way and fills things in, and you gradually get a pretty full picture of this character's life. Storytelling, you know, some people didn't like, but it's real good character development, which I enjoy. I think that makes sometimes maybe if you want to call this a subpar story, although I don't remember it being terrible. I think that goes a long way. And it's a likable character and an interesting story. It's a good game. $30 on PSN right now. I don't think they're coming out with a disc for it. If this just looked god awful to you, I don't get it. It gets more interesting and gameplay gets better as it goes on, but I mean, it's not gonna become a first person shooter or a third person action platform. Like it's just gonna ramp up this stuff. It's gonna ramp up the story. It's gonna ramp up the stuff that Aiden does. It's gonna ramp up the sort of interactions that you have, and that's pretty much what it is. I've got nothing else. At this point, you can kind of tell if you're interested or not. yeah, like I said, if this just looks dumb, it's not going to be for you. And in fact, it wasn't for a lot of people, although, again, I said this at the beginning, the Metacritic isn't as bad as I remember it being. I just remember people hating this game. It got a 70, which is in the mixed area. 52 websites gave it a positive rating. 38 gave it a mixed, and 8 gave it a negative, so very few people just hated it. And in fact, more people liked it than had mixed reviews on it. I think over time, people have sort of looked back at it and said, yeah, you didn't do much. But like even some of the bad reviews in here, I'm not going to read any of them, but like some of the bad reviews will even say, even though I didn't like this, and I didn't like this, and I didn't like this thing that happened, I still had fun. No, they don't say I still had fun. They say I still enjoyed the experience. I think that's a lot of it is traditional video game fun versus enjoying what happens and enjoying what it is and enjoying the story. I think it's worthwhile. I would recommend that you give it a shot if you're on the fence, just to try something a little different. And it's a good game to play with somebody. If somebody's hanging out and watching you play, it's interesting enough. They're probably having just about as much fun as you are. You may do little things, but there's not a whole lot of interaction. It's more to watch the story, and other people can pitch in on some of the decisions. Other people can pitch in on the right decision, which is to shrug at everything. And that's that. I'm gonna end the stream. I will be back for another game. I don't know what I was gonna do. There's a game that I just got. I don't even remember what it's called. Like medieval something about medieval. It's kind of a Civ type game, and I've been playing it and actually really liking it. But my God, would that be boring to watch? So I'm not gonna stream that. I don't know what else to stream next. I got a big pile of games here. We'll see. You'll see. I do it, and I'll make it up at some point, probably on a whim. But I'm probably going to continue playing this. Maybe play through the chronological mode or something. Thank you for watching. And that's going to be the end of this. Maybe way more dramatic if I stopped it at that time.